and welcome to the Empire Builder podcast. I'm your host, Jordan English, and today we are going to talk about reverse engineering your content strategy. I was actually having a one-on-one call with one of my team members, and we were both going over like our brand pillars and, talking about freebies and downloads and all sorts of things. And she really was struggling with, what content to put out there. And so I was like, okay, let's get to the bottom of this. What is the point of your content? Because if you are just like, what should I post today? There's really like no purpose and it's really a waste of energy. And as an empire builder, which that's what you are, if you're listening to this podcast, you are a woman who is building an online business that you can support your family with. And we don't have time to waste time, okay? Like, we are good stewards of our time. We are intentional with the content that we create. And you really have to put in the effort to reverse engineer the content before you just go slap reel out there with the trending audio. And there's like really no purpose behind it. Let's dive into this reverse engineering concept, okay? So I'm going to use myself as an example so you can see, and that's guys, like it's the whole thing behind this podcast is I want you to see the behind the scenes of my business and like why I do things the way that I do things and what the purpose is. Say that I'm going to use myself as an example. So one of my offers right now is the Network Marketing Command Center. And basically what that is a Airtable template. So Airtable is like a platform and it is used to make databases. So it's like Excel on steroids or like Google Sheet on steroids and it's totally customizable. So I've created a template for network marketers so they can keep track of their leads, their numbers. When I say keep track of their leads, it's like very in depth. Who is it? Where did they come from? What's their Instagram handle? What's their phone number, email address? What product recommendations have you given them? When was the last time you followed up with them? When is the next time you're going to speak to them? What platform were you talking to them on? Have you invited them? Have you sent them a sample cart? Like it is so in depth. Okay. So and it's a template. So basically what you can do is you can purchase this template from me and you can have access to the template in all of my trainings that I do on like how to use the template. Okay. So that is a product or an offer that I have right now. And I've done different things in the past, like Instagram courses, podcast courses, like all kinds of crazy stuff. So basically there's my offer. So number one, I have to create this product. I have to put it on a platform that is a course creation platform or whatever your product is. Maybe it's a course, maybe it's a membership site, maybe it's a Facebook group. Whatever it is, you have to create the product first, right? Then you reverse engineer it into a sales strategy. So that could be, maybe you do a webinar series that leads into the product. Maybe you have a sales page. Anyways, you have to have a way for people to purchase the product, right? So you have the product, you have a way for them to purchase it, which is like a product checkout page. You have a sales funnel that goes into the checkout page. Maybe you have a class. So reverse engineering, you create the product first, and then you start taking the steps back of like, how does a stranger on the internet find this product and purchase it and enroll in my course or join my team or whatever. And so that's how you reverse engineer the strategy. So for my network marketing command center, I am creating a new webinar that'll be coming out soon on how to use Airtable for your sales business. So my strategy is to teach people about the platform of Airtable and then offer them the template that I've already created to make their life easier. So in order to sell that content or to sell that product, I need to take it from the top of the funnel, which is up here at the top is like strangers on the internet, bring them down to a purchase, right? And that process requires, a relationship builder. It requires for you to know your client. It requires for your client to get to know you and trust that you're going to take them where they want to go. It's not just here's my product and here is what you can do with it. Like you need to tap into their emotions. You need to tap into why they need their product, how they're going to feel after they purchase it or after they join your team. Like, what journey are you going to take them on? So, to reverse engineer that, you need to bring it back to what platforms does my ideal client hang out on? So it may be a podcast. Like my ideal clients listen to podcasts. That's why I have a podcast. Also, my ideal clients hang out on Instagram. So maybe your two big platforms are podcasting and Instagram. Maybe it's Instagram and TikTok. Maybe it's LinkedIn, like if you're a business professional, or maybe you're like a business to business person. Maybe LinkedIn is your vibe. There's also Pinterest, which is, I just took a class on that and blew my mind. So maybe a Pinterest strategy is in your future, but you need to decide what your top platforms are and then reverse engineer that content to head towards your product. So if I'm making, if I have my product, Network Marketing Command Center, and I want strangers on the internet to find it and buy it, I'm going to take them on the journey that leads them to that product. So I have my product and I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, okay, what do I need to do to bring awareness to myself as like a trusted person on the internet, as a personal brand, and also to my products and what I offer? So my content may be, I have pillars in my content that leads to different things. So I'm going to have a whole pillar around my network marketing command center. And I'm going to deep dive into who needs it. Why do they need it? What can they do with it? And all of my reels, all of my podcast episodes, all of everything is going to go into why they need this. And I'm just going to grab some notes really quick. Yeah. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay. My computer. Oh no, Siri. Siri thought I said her name. But anyway, so all of my content is going to go into that. So my weekly content, my lives, my reels, my TikToks, my Pinterest strategy, my podcast episodes, my blog posts are all going to go into taking that person on the journey into the network marketing command center. Okay. So let's flip this. Okay. So what if you are in network marketing and you're like, Jordan, this sounds cool, whatever, but and you're starting from the top. Like here's the issue with starting from the top of the funnel to go down is if you say you don't have a product and you don't know what you're doing, but you want to make money online and you're like, I'm just going to create content. Okay. If you're creating content, what is the purpose of it? How can you get people to give you money? Okay. Cause that's basically, if you're a content creator, that's like the goal is to make money. It's not a popularity contest, guys. It's not about being popular. It's about making an income. Okay. And I don't want you to shy away from that. That's very powerful. That's how we provide for our families. That's how we, go on trips and make memories and take away stress from our life is by making income. So I don't want you to feel shame around that. I want you to feel empowered. Like I can make an income online. And that's a big part of this podcast is bringing awareness to just the fact that you can literally create anything and make money from it. If you're a professional organizer, or if you know how to make plants, or you make t-shirts, like you can have an Etsy shop and share your process on TikTok and your whole business will blow up. There's so many different things that you can do. But what I'm trying to say is you can't just start making content with no end goal. You have to begin with the end in mind. And the end is for someone to purchase something from you. So say that you're new to all of this and you're like, I don't even know what to create. I don't know what I'm an expert in. I'm not an expert in anything. I don't know how to create a course. That sounds really hard. I don't know what to do. And that's where something like network marketing comes in, where it gives you the tools to start. So maybe network marketing isn't your end all be all, but maybe it's a way for you to take a step into the direction of making an online income. So there's so many different variations of network marketing. There's so many different things that you can do, but network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct sales, social selling, social retail, no matter what you call it, it's the same thing. Okay. And even if you don't like network marketing, first, I want to know why, because it's a great business model. But second, it doesn't matter if you're in a network marketing company or if you're a course creator or if you're an influencer, you have to do the same things. You have to build a community. You have to be a leader. You have to create content. All the same things go into it. If you're new to this world of online sales and you don't know what type of product to create, or maybe you don't want to make tangible products, maybe you don't want to have inventory, you can join a network marketing company, but make sure that you are joining something that A, you feel aligned with, B, has a great team and great support, and C, has trainings like this. Like whenever you join my team, you get me, you get trainings, you get one-on-one support, you get access to the big team that I'm on that has $1 million earners that do trainings every week. And anyways, I say all that to say, if you're listening to this podcast and you're like, I want to make money online, but I have no idea what to do with, that is an option. And you don't have to join my team. There's so many network marketing companies out there that are completely amazing and have great products. I would love for you to join my team, but you don't have to. And it will give you something to, oh, Buzz, you're dropping me something. It will give you a starting point, right? So for example, say you join my team in Monet. Monet is the company that I'm partnered with. It's a luxury beauty and wellness company. So say you join my team in Monet and you are starting to build your personal brand. Okay. And the end goal is there's two end goals, right? Number one, building a team. So people joining your team as a market partner, or B, becoming a VIP customer. So those are your two main things. So the main things that you talk about is the business side or the business. And you also talk about the products, right? So there's two pillars right there for you for your content. So say that today is March 1st, and say that your goal for this month is to have 2 new market partners, team members, and 8 new VIP customers. So you want to like alternate that content, the reels that you're putting out based on who you want to, and also you need to start building trust. But here's the kicker. Whenever you create content and you're putting it out on the internet, you need to have a next step for that person. Either follow me for more tips, click in the link in my bio to, take my hair quiz, or send me a DM if you want to learn more to see if this is a good fit for you. You need to be constantly giving people the next step, taking them deeper down the funnel so that they can eventually get to the point where you want your audience to be. Okay. And you get there by serving, by building trust, by helping people. That is the core of everything we do, is serving people, providing value. And I know that's like a big thing. It's like, just add value, just provide value. And you're like, but what does that mean? Like literally, if you are new to online business and you don't know what to do, anytime you read a book, listen to a podcast, share it. Share what you're learning. Share what was on the team training. Share this, like the webinar that you just watched. Like I just watched Jenna Kutcher's webinar on Pinterest. And like I shared, I'm learning about Pinterest today, and here's how it can help. So I really want you to dive into earning as you learn. Okay. So you don't have to be at the top of the company to start sharing tips and tricks. You can share what you're learning as you learn it. And taking people on that journey with you will build trust. So say you're a new person and you're like, okay, I'm going to start sharing these products. Like share when you get your box, share the first time you wash your hair, share your team training that you're on, share what you learned on the team training. And your call to action should be in the link in your bio. It should be in the captions of your reels and the captions of your Instagram post, and share the next step. So I am loving, my dry, thick hair now feels nourished and moisturized without feeling heavy. If you struggle with this too, send me a DM and I can help you, right? Or I can share with you with all the products that I'm using. So someone sends you a DM and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you. Here's what I'm using. You want to take them to the next step. But say it's a stranger on the internet, they saw a reel and they follow you. Then they read your bio, and you have a great bio because you took my Instagram beginners class and you know exactly what to put in your bio. They read your bio and they're like, okay, she is a mom. She's a hustler. She is just like me. She's busy. And she has a call to action in her bio that says, take my hair quiz, or find out more, or join the Better Beauty Revolution, or I don't know, whatever you want to say. And then you click on it, and it's a beautiful landing page, which is you can either create in bio.site, which is like a Squarespace thing. You can create a milkshake, which is an app, a link tree. You can create the app Unfold has beautiful templates in it, and you can create a bio.site in that, which I think is the Squarespace one. But those are different things where you can create a beautiful, tiny little landing page and a link in your bio, and people can go click. But here's the thing, you need to have something for them to click. Okay. And you don't just need to take them to your network marketing like website, because that's not providing value. That's like expecting, that's kind of like entitlement. You just expect people to just purchase something because you gave them your link. That's not how it works. You have to help people. You have to tell them how to purchase, what to purchase, why they're purchasing that product for their hair type, skin type, whatever. And then you so instead of having just like a link to your website, you could have a quiz which is why my network marketing command center is so important, is because in Airtable there's forms. So when I can create a form, like for anything, I can create a hair quiz, skin quiz, work with me form, whatever. And when people fill that out, it will automatically go into a color coded spreadsheet, and I will be notified like, hey, Jordan, Sarah just filled out your apply to work with me form, and it will show me all of her answers, her Instagram handle, her phone number, her email. It will tell me how she wants me to contact her. And it'll say, Jordan will contact you in 24 to 48 hours. And I'll reach out to her and, hey, Sarah, I saw that you filled out your apply to work, my apply to work with me form. Here are the next steps. Let's hop on a Zoom and go over and see if this is a good fit for you. So that's how I would take someone through that pipeline to join my team or to buy my products. But for the network marketing command center, say that you're not in network marketing, but you've created a course or an online product, like a membership site or whatever. You can take them. This is my funnel for the network marketing command center. So I create content on the high level, not high level, but like the top of the funnel. So that's either like a podcast episode or a blog post or a reel or a post on Instagram, where I just skim the surface of what the network marketing command center is. And then I'm like, do you want to find out more? I'm actually teaching a live free class next Thursday. This is just an example. Next Thursday on the network marketing command center, or how my lead tracker system. Like, you don't have to tell them what it's called, but say whatever will speak to that. Oh, my lead tracker system, my color coded spreadsheet that keeps track of my leads, or whatever. And then I have a landing page where which you can, for a landing page, it depends on what platforms you're using, but if you use Kajabi or Teachable, they have landing pages. If you use like an email marketing platform like Flowdesk or MailChimp, they have them. I also like lead pages, is where you can just create like a one-off page for your landing pages. So whenever they click on that, you can integrate it. So where, like, for example, I have a landing page that's like, come watch my free class on Airtable or whatever. And you click on it, then it goes to a thank you page, or like you click on it, you put in your email, it takes you to a thank you page. Thank you. In the meantime, please, download these apps or join this Facebook group or follow me on Instagram or whatever. Give them something to do in the meantime between the time they sign up and the time that the class is. Then it automatically have a drip campaign set up in Flowdesk or ActiveCampaign or MailChimp or whatever, which sends them an automatic email that's, hey, thank you so much for signing up for this class. Here is the Zoom link. Be sure to put this on your calendar, join the Facebook group, see you next Thursday or whatever. Then a few more emails will go out, like one or two more emails. It's like, tomorrow is the class. And then the next one would be like, class is in 15 minutes. And it will send them the link every time. Then after they watch the class, there's a follow-up campaign that's, hey, I hope you liked the class, but here is the link to check out. Here's the link to purchase the network marketing command center. So that is the end result for someone who is a stranger on the internet to go all the way through my sales funnel to purchase a product that I have. So guys, I hope this is helpful. I know that I talked really fast. I probably said or whatever 20 times, but this is to keep my podcast simple and fun. I don't edit them to a T. This is one little tip that I want to give you. If podcasting is a way that you want to speak to your audience, get the app called Descript. I did not know about this for almost 3 years of me having a podcast, and it's literal game changer. Like right now, as I'm recording this, it's recording my screen, it's transcribing every word I say, and it's recording the audio. So I'm going to take the audio, put it into Buzzsprout, which is my podcast syndication platform that pushes it out to Spotify and iTunes and all that stuff. Then I'm going to take the video and I'm going to put it on YouTube. And then I'm going to take the transcription, which is like the words, put that in the show notes and as a blog post. And there's 4 different pieces of content from one video. But okay. All right. Love you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you were interested in learning more about the Network Marketing Command Center, please send me a DM on Instagram and I'll let you know when the next class is. And I'll see you on the next episode.